everybody, and welcome back to Dragonwing Diamonds. I am here today with a WIP in chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about my week. And just a big apology for not being able to get my video up on Wednesday like I wanted to. I had a moment, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and on Wednesday morning, and I was like, oh crap, I was supposed to record a presentation and submit it yesterday. So that ended up happening on Wednesday, and by the time I was done with that, I was just like, okay, I just talked for like 20 minutes. I don't have another hour in me. So yeah, here we are. So we are continuing to work on Shadow Singer from Jitted Gem Shop, and this is by the artist Tony Venito. This painting is absolutely stunning so far. Like, just the definition is muscles, and yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and stroke these muscles. Anyways, so I've got just these 3 little sections left. I decided to go up and around before just because I really wanted to save his face for last, because all this is just such dark colors and blues and all this. I'm like, okay, I gotta save some of the skin tone for last for me to get through this. So yeah, here we are. And yep, this is a Nightcourt November video, so this week we will be giving away a Bijou Bliss tray. So we have, this is a Bijou Bliss tray. You got the awesome magnets on it. It goes on there. You got magnets on the bottom. So if you wanted to, you can just put your top on the bottom and everything like that. And then of course the stopper is magnetized as well. Absolutely love these trays. We have a gorgeous color combination, which we have pictures, and I will have pictures posted here for you. So we got a black tray with some purple accents on it, so very excited about that. So we will be giving that away later in the video here. So let's get into what I'm using this week. So I did my best to just use stuff strictly from sponsors. So these things, of course, are going to be like, I think these are the only things that, or no, this and the washi tape are the only things I'm using that are not from sponsors. So we have Randy's Crafty Corner Vanilla Cupcake Scented Putty. We have Hot Cocoa glue dots. But what I will be using this week, I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna use my new WIP wax. So this is our Midnight Pomegranate WIP wax from Laura. This is, we have currently a giveaway going on Instagram on my friend Sophie, the Diamond Help Desk. Oh God, it smells so good. So yeah, if you go over to Sophie's page, the Diamond Help Desk, over on Instagram, we do have a current giveaway going for a tin of WIP wax, as well as a Bijou Bliss tray, so you definitely want to check that out. So my plan is, well, I'll get to that in a second. Oh, let's put that right here. I am using some washi tape from Amanda Michelle Designs, also not a sponsor, unfortunately. I love her washi tape though. I have 2 items that I'm using. I know Halloween's over, but I can't stop myself from using this trinket tray. Like, I really want to get another one. So yeah, we got this, as well as this little trash minder. This is from Amazing Craft Shop. Absolutely love her work. She is changing up her shop though. She's not going to be doing regular drops anymore, unfortunately, but she said she will still be doing like sporadic drops. So it's just going to be a matter of just keeping an eye out on her page. As I said before, tray is Bijou Bliss tray. Absolutely love it. And right now I have 2 pens ready to go. So this one is the one I've been using. This is, both pens are from Enabler's Outpost, but this is like a cocoon blank pen. And so this is what I got my glue dots and my putty in right now. But this one is the inspiration for our Nightcourt November diamond painting, or our Nightcourt November pen. So as part of the giveaway, we will have a pen from Enabler's Outpost. Thank you so much, Elizabeth and Edward, for donating that to us. And it's going to look very similar to this. She sent me pictures of the blank. I have them posted on Instagram, or the turn. I think there's turn. I don't remember. No, it was the turn. Okay, but there's pictures on my Instagram, and it's absolutely stunning. So I got this pen with their drop, because like it was funny, I messaged them the week that this came out, and I was like, we were talking like a giveaway pen. I'm like, well, right now all of our colors are black and purple, and she's like, oh my gosh, we're literally just we're dropping a pen that's those exact colors. I'm like, yeah, I know, I saw it. I'm trying to talk myself out of it. Spoiler alert, I did not talk myself out of it. So what I'm gonna do, got these 2 brand new things, nice clean tips in it and everything. I'm gonna load up this pen with some WIP wax and I'm gonna use it. So I'm very excited. Okay, so I watched some of Laura's videos on it. And basically with WIP wax, and I'm sorry if I mess this up horribly, but you just basically need to and make sure it gets in there. Yes, 0. And then I'm going to use some of the plastic here on my glass table to just make sure. So Laura's WIP wax is 100% pure beeswax. And she definitely takes a lot of pride in this. This is the version 3, I think, formula. I've tried the version 2 in the pool party scent. Unfortunately, I can't use that anymore. Let's see if I can get this multi-placer. I'm gonna do some scraping with my tweezers here. Unfortunately, I can't use the pool party scent anymore because I'm not like totally messing this up. Sorry, Laura, if you're cringing over there. I was using the pool party scent when I found out I was pregnant, and then the morning sickness started, and then it just, now even hearing the name of it, it just makes me sick. Like, you know that like one alcohol that you drank too much of when you were younger, and you just hearing the name of it is just like turns your stomach. Yeah, that's what the pool party is like for me. So let's see if this will work. Squishing this in here. It's been a long time since I've used wax, and like I very rarely use wax in multi-placers, so this will be fun. This will be a nice little experience for me, I think. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's like perfect too, because like I set the tin there and you can just smell it coming off the tin, wafting off. Okay, so here we go. We're all loaded up with wax, so let's do this. Okay, 7 minutes later, we're finally getting into the WIP and chat. What color? I guess I'm starting with this couple of blacks. So how's everybody's week been? I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and of course I'm recording this on Black Friday and putting it up on Black Friday, so you guys are getting me like bam bam done. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a great had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate. If you don't, I hope you just had a great day in general. Ours was pretty good. We had a very mellow Thanksgiving this year. We went over to my mom's house and had dinner. It was just my mom, my aunt, and us basically. My cousin was going to come out, but unfortunately his cat got like a tooth infection or something, and so like he had to rush him to an emergency vet and stuff like that, and now he's on like medication that he's got to take every 4 hours, so my cousin stayed home to tend to the kitty cat, which, you know, I can't blame him. He was very upset though. He didn't get to see the baby, Sydney. So, but yeah, I mean, our family, we're really big on our animals and stuff like that. Are you chewing? Anyways, sorry if anybody hates the sound of chewing, that's my dog. He's playing with his rope toy right now. So yeah, Sydney wore her dress last night, and it was so cute, and she looked so adorable in it, and she just had a blast running around my mom's house with a spoon in her hand. And she got to try all Thanksgiving foods, and she ate a little bit of everything. She wasn't a big fan of the cranberry sauce or the sweet potatoes, but she loved, like, obviously she loves mashed potatoes because, you know, she's my child. How can you be my child and not like mashed potatoes? Oh yeah, and then she fought a little bit on the corn. Yes, Hannah and Laura, corn. If you know, you know. I actually did send Hannah a picture of corn yesterday. It was like, it's the best part of Thanksgiving. She's like, oh my god, no. Okay. So yeah. So that was a fun evening. Sydney played a lot, and like my mom's got this table that's got like these slits in it because it's like a, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like it's got slits in it basically. So she was spent time like putting what she could through the hole and stuff like that. And my mom brought in a box for her to play in, and then she got stuck in the box and got upset, and you know we're all laughing at the upsetness. Yeah, she did really good actually. I was very impressed with her because she was up past her bedtime last night, and we expected a lot more like fighting and crying and stuff like that, but nope, she did pretty good. So yeah, I was very proud of my baby girl. So yeah, we were up until past her bedtime. So of course, you know, we I think we got home about 7, or just around 7:30ish, and laid her down immediately. And of course, you know, she zonked right out, and she ended up sleeping until 11 today, or almost 11. And I'm like, oh crap, because you know the I get a little bit of residue, but that's okay. I'll whip down the drills afterwards. So yeah, and of course the Enablers Outpost pen drop was today, and I'm like, oh my logged So I like woke up and I instantly logged into the website and got all ready for it because I had to have that Slytherin pen. I just had to have it, so. I don't know if it was the way I loaded up the pen, but I'm dealing with some residue. Yeah. Not a struggle. Not a struggle. Okay. I also don't like using these tips, but I figured I'd use this one just to a tester. Okay. Let's do this. Oh yeah. That's what Zero has to say about it. Okay, I think I got all the excess off now. So yeah, I did definitely. Oh yeah, and of course, you know, I watched the countdown live stream last night for the Black Friday release, and it was just a blast. Everybody was making, like, I was laughing so hard, and you know, it's just so funny. So I don't know if you guys, or if you were there, you know that Katie and Lindsay and Jacqueline were able to give away a couple of Diamond Art Club gift cards. And it's funny because, like, I didn't plan on actually purchasing from the Diamond Art Club Black Friday because I bought 2 paintings from Abigail Marie. I bought 2 paintings from Jade. I bought 1 painting from staff over at Lazy River. So, like, I bought a good amount of paintings already, and I was like, well, since I put the money to Jade, I don't think I'm gonna sit out this Diamond Art Club one. Like, there's really only one that was really calling me hard, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I can wait on it. It's not a big deal. Just because my funds were limited, and I really wanted to support small shops this Black Friday, and so that's what my plan was. I supported the small shops. And plus the Jade one was definitely going to be beneficial for the channel because now I am going to be able to bring you guys a very fun conversion project. Or comparison project, not conversion. Well, it's a cross-stitch conversion, so I guess both. But yeah, I got the mini as well as the full-size Ariel Princess panel from Jade, and I'm going to do a comparison series on the differences between the minis and the fulls, because I know people are curious about it. So crazy. And then of course, like, friggin' Abigail, oh my gosh, she killed me. So I'm not a big winter person because, you know, I do live in New York, and winter for me is usually miserable because it's like cloudy and it's like nothing but, like, it's always snowing, it's always cold, like we always deal with like 10-degree temperatures up here and stuff like that. It's just I don't like winter. And so usually, like, the winter and Christmassy canvases, they don't really they don't do it for me. And so I was like, okay, well, we'll see. So crazy. We'll see, like, or I was like, or not, we'll see. Okay. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with that. So, yeah, winter is not my thing. So when I was looking, like, there was a couple weeks ago where Abigail released that snowy deer painting, and I don't know why it called to me, but it really did. And I'm like, oh wow, I like this painting a lot. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I will get that, or I definitely want to get that one at some point. And then when Black Friday sales were rolling around, I'm like, oh yeah, it'd be a perfect opportunity. I can get that painting and see what I think, or yeah, just get the painting. So I was all planned. I was like, okay, I'll get one from this shop, one from this shop, one from this shop. So I was gonna spread the wealth around to all the small shops, but then, of course, she comes out with that adorable little gingerbread dragon, and I'm like, oh, I need you something fierce. Like, you need to come home to me. So I ended up getting 2 from her shop because of the fact that little gingerbread dragon just like stole my heart. So yeah, I got 2 coming from her. And then my good friend C of Diamonds, she's got a channel here on YouTube. You should definitely check her out. She unboxed a Lazy River kit, which is called Iris, which is this beautiful, like, I think she's like an angel, but she's got like rainbow hair, and it just, the colors in it alone were just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this one. And then of course, you know, Steph was doing her Black Friday thing where you can get the chance to win a one of the final Lazy River wood turning pens. So I was like, ooh, if I can get one of those pens, that'd be awesome. So I definitely wanted to make sure I purchased from her, so I got that one. And then of course I told you about the jade one already. And then I was like, okay. And then Elizabeth posted the Harry Potter pens, and I was like, well, that is I must buy. So yeah. So I was like planning on getting that this morning as well. And by that point I was like, well, I don't think I have any money left for Diamond Art Club, but that's okay because honestly, like, there's a lot of them that I really liked, but I don't think really, only one of them actually called to me as a must-have, but at the same time I was okay waiting on it. Just because I knew like my money went to the small shops instead, and I'm very like at peace with that right now. So I'm sitting there watching the live stream, and then Katie says like, oh yeah, we're gonna be giving away some gift cards, and I'm like, ooh, okay, well, if I can get one of these gift cards, then I can make a purchase from Diamond Art Club, because I had $50 in points, and I won a $50, well yeah, spoiler alert, I won, but it was a $50 gift card. So I was like, okay, cool, let's see if I can win this. And then they draw the first name, and then they go to draw the second name, and I literally, like, I'm sitting at my table working on as here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so if there is a higher power there, please let me win this. And then my name jumped up next. I'm like, oh, well, guess I gotta go to church now. But still, it was pretty funny, and I was like, oh heck yes, I won. And then 8-0, leave him alone. So yeah, I won, and I was so excited, and then I was like, oh crap, I didn't make a plan, because, you know, I wasn't expecting to be spending money at Diamond Art Club on Black Friday, so I only had one painting in mind, and I could get 2, and I was like, okay, so let's figure this out. And so a few minutes before, of course, like, I think I got it like half an hour before the drop or something, or I found out I won half an hour before the drop, so I was like, I went over to the VIP Facebook group, looked through all the collages, and looked at pricings and the estimated pricings and everything, and like got a game plan going. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this one, I'm gonna get this one. So I ended up getting Memento Mori, that Rika painting, because I absolutely love Rika's artwork, and the rendering is just phenomenal usually. And of course, that's my color scheme. I love the color scheme. So, I ended up getting that one. And then after that, I ended up getting, or I also got the Fox one, Your Story is Not Done Being Written, or something along those lines. Like, I love anything that's got like that play on words with like your story and life and stuff like that, just because, you know, I'm an author myself, and I also I've struggled with mental health a lot over my life. And I mean, it was just a really important message, and you know, I just absolutely love the painting. I love the fact like half of it's dark and half of it's bright and colorful, and it's like, yeah. So I ended up going with that one as well. And I got 2 paintings and I only paid $22 for them, so heck yeah. So yeah, did really good for Black Friday. I'm excited for all the stuff that I'm going to be getting. And yeah, and then of course I got before all this started, I got an email saying that my advent calendar, like the label's been created for shipping, so I'm like, yes! So I have an advent calendar coming from Abigail as well. And I cannot wait to receive that. That's going to be a lot of December videos because of it, because I plan on doing a daily posting of what is in that, or what in the, I'm going to do the previous day, so that way, like, if it's something that you are excited about as well, I don't want to post it on the day, just in case like you didn't open that one that day. So I'm going to post like the day after. So the first one will be posted on December 2nd. So yeah, that was my Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Of course, my Thanksgiving is not quite over yet. My good friend April, she's hosting Friendsgiving tonight at her house. So we will be gearing up to go to that later as well. So that'll be fun, and I'm excited. So yeah, let's see, and then let's talk about the actual week itself. I don't really think I have much that I remember. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. What happened last week? Mostly dealt with Grumpy Baby because, yikes. Mostly been dealing with Grumpy Baby because she's just been not sleeping as much as she's supposed to be. Don't know exactly what's going on. We thought there was a tooth coming in, but it's hard to tell anymore because when you try to check her mouth, she bites you. So I'm trying to figure that. We're just, I mean, today she slept in really good, so I think Thanksgiving food hit her hard. But yeah, she's already down for a nap, and like she was rubbing her eyes like maybe an hour after she got up. So, what are you doing? I am almost done with school. I am so close. I just turned in my final project for my one class, and I just have to respond to my other classmates' projects. And then I have a research paper and like one more response paper I have to do, but I have to finish the book first, so that's gonna be this weekend's job, is finishing the book and then writing that paper. But yeah, I'm like, I can't believe that my semester is almost over, and then once it's done, I'm graduated and I can start job hunting for real, and it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I'm just so happy it's almost done, because this semester has been a tough one. I think I'm starting to burn out because, you know, I've been in school for the last like it's like 2.5 years by the time I'm done. And, you know, I've been in school for the entire time my child's been alive, so it's like, okay, let's just, I'm ready to get back to work, honestly. Because I think that's what I've been enjoying about the event so much, is that it gave me something to do that's not just being a parent, you know? I feel like my life has kind of been defined by being Sydney's mom. And so, like, when I started doing this event and stuff like that, it kind of gave me more of a purpose. I mean, not that I'm saying that my life has no purpose, obviously it does, but I know, it was nice to do something for me, you know? So, yeah, I think that's going to be a good sign for me going back to work. Like, I was concerned because, you know, I haven't worked really much in the last 2 years. I worked a part-time job for a little bit, and then they tried screwing me over, so then I left, and I haven't worked since then. So I was scared, you know, because going back into the work world, I was like, what if I'm not cut out for this anymore? What if I can't handle it? Like, what if it turns into how I was with my old job, because I ended up having to leave my last full-time job because of anxiety issues, but they weren't really helping the situation either. So that was not on me, that was on them. But, you know, just, you know, those fears kind of pop up, and when you have time to think, you think about them, and then it's like, okay, what do I do? But yeah, I'm looking forward to this new chapter though. It'll be an interesting one for sure, especially since I'm going to be trying to find a remote job, and I will be taking care of my child while I'm home and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my didn't mean to get that deep on you guys this time, but apparently that's what we're doing. I blame the turkey. So yeah. But yeah, I've just been kind of focusing on school, and I've been playing my game a little bit more lately too, because we're about to change up banners, and I want to make sure I try to get at least one 5-star pull before the banner changes up. So I did spend a couple nights just kind of relaxing and playing a game, which was nice. And I'm kind of glad I did it, because now I'm looking at the 2 diamond paintings I have currently working on, and I'm like, well, these are probably going to be done within just like a few days. Like, I could easily finish this painting tonight, but I'm not going to, because I need to save a section for the final WIP and chat of Nightcourt November. Let's see. I definitely did get like a burst of energy on, I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday, because it was the day my fiance was in the office. I got a nice burst of energy on Tuesday, and I just like recorded a bunch of videos. And I opened up a bunch of paintings that I've been excited to. And oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. So I got corgi buns from Lazy River, and that unboxing will be coming out here shortly. I'm sure you guys saw if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my fun post about how many ABs there are in that, or the one bag of giant ABs in it. So, but yeah, I did the unboxing for that. And, you know, you can't have a unboxing of a corgi painting without some corgi zoomies in the background. So, yeah, filming that video was pretty hilarious, because Zero was just going crazy behind me and just like running all over the place, and I was just laughing. I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of fitting for this video. So that was fun. And he's so cute. Oh my goodness. His training is going better. He's getting better about leaving things alone. He seems like he's got good days and bad days. Like, one day he'll be like a perfect little angel puppy, and then like the next day he's like a little devil puppy. So we're getting there though. He's getting a lot better. He's not chewing Sydney as much, which was the main thing that we were concerned about. He's not chewing her toys as much either. He does pick them up once in a while and try to sneak off with them, but you know, Duplos, they make an interesting sound on hard carpet and up against puppy teeth, or not hard carpet, hardwood floor and up against puppy teeth. So it's kind of easy to tell when he's carrying that around. We did get him some more toys as a like distractor and stuff like that, so that's been working out. So we got him this like silly little frog thing, which I think you heard him shaking around earlier, but it's got like, it makes this like really, this ribbit sound and stuff when he shakes it around. He absolutely loves that. And then we had like one of those long green stuffed puppy dog toys for him, and we had that for him from like the beginning, but then he demolished it. And so we ended up getting him another one, but it was a smaller one, and he's already busted the squeaker in it. Like, he already popped it. Speaking of which, that's what he's carrying around right now. So yeah, he made quick work of the squeaker on that one. But so far it's not destroyed yet. What was that? yeah, so the big thing that we're working on with him now is like when he gets overexcited, he gets very jumpy and bitey, so we're kind of trying to curb that a little bit. And of course the big thing is like the fact that he, like, when we put his food down in front of him, he eats it like he's got a race against the clock or something. Like he feels like it's gonna be taken away from him. And like I know in the morning it's difficult because, like, I don't know why, but Sydney just feels the need to watch him eat, and so she stands there over him, very close to him. So I feel like he's probably thinking that she's coming to take his food, and it's like, no, that's not the case. But yeah, he just, like, he scarfs his food right now, so we gotta make sure he feels like safe enough where he feels like we're not, like, it's not a race, like we're not gonna take his food away. You're gonna get that whole entire bowl we put down and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, he's doing really good. He's very adorable. I know I don't post a lot of pictures, but I'll try to remember to post some on Instagram and stuff like that, just because he is a cutie. And the zoomies are so funny because he's got short, stuffy little legs, so it's just like everywhere. Okay, so we're about halfway through the video. Let's do our keyword. Okay, so just a reminder, we're doing a giveaway for a Bijou Bliss tray. Gonna do a keyword for a random comment, so do not put the word giveaway or prize or anything like that in the comments, because we do not want spams here, and if you do, your comment will get deleted. You know the spiel. You know how it goes. So, let's see. What do we want to put in there? I'm trying to think something Nightcourt. Well, let's just go with the holiday and stuff. So, our word is going to be turkey. So put the word turkey in a sentence, and don't just put the single word turkey, just make sure it's in a sentence and everything like that. And then you will be entered in for the giveaway. And, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm filming a couple days late. So let's leave it open until Thursday the 23rd, right? Or no? What? No. We'll leave it open until Thursday the 30th. Oh my gosh. Yeah, today's the 24th. I'm looking at the calendar and I'm messing up here. Okay, so leave it open until Thursday the 30th, and then I will do a drawing for you guys on December 1st. So yeah, there we go. That's good. That's a good plan. So the drawing won't be in the next week's WIP and chat. It'll be December 1st. Just so I can give you guys enough time to enter and stuff, because that's my bad for putting this up late. So yeah. Keyword is turkey. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, so I had an interesting moment at school the other day. So on Monday I ended up having to going to school early because my fiance had a meeting that was like exactly at the time that we would be driving to the college and stuff like that. And so I was like, well, I don't mind if you drop me off early if you just give me a cup of coffee. And so we did that. He got me some Dunkin' on the way. And then I hung out like an hour early where I was kind of like just looking at my homework assignments and figuring out what I needed to get done and stuff like that and planning stuff out. And my teacher found me and she's like, oh, can I talk to you for a second? And I'm like, am I in trouble? And she goes, no. And I'm like, okay, if I was about to like jet out the door there. So one of our assignments was that we had to do a book review and then post it on Goodreads. And so I went with a book that I finished in late September. And so I wrote the review, like I did a star rating on Goodreads like right after I finished the book. And then I wrote the book review for my assignment because generally I don't feel like I write good reviews. So I was like, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm just going to, I'm not going to write the review for it. And then of course I ended up having to do it for class anyway. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm going to do this. So apparently if you do a star rating, that's like the day that it puts in for when you submit a review, even if you do it at a later date. And so my teacher pulled me aside and she's like, well, it shows that you did this on this day, And then it also shows that that's like completely plagiarized. I'm like, wait, what? What? And so I told her, I'm like, no, it's, I don't know why it's, or I'm like, I told her like, yeah, the star review's up, so that's probably why it's saying that bit. I don't know why it's saying it's plagiarized, probably because it's posted in 2 places. I don't know, but like I told her, I'm like, you know me, I don't plagiarize, I don't do that. And she's like, okay, I just wanted to make sure and stuff like that, 'cause it says you did it this day, and I pulled up my like save document. I'm like, nope, November 15th, there you are. I did it that day. Plus, you know, I did it after the assignment was out and everything like that, because I wouldn't have done an assignment early like that. No. And so, so yeah, she's like, okay, that works out and stuff like that. She just wanted to make sure, like, because it looked funky, and I'm like, well, no, it's probably just because I did this on this day, and now this part's put in, and yeah. So yeah, that was solved, and she's like, okay, that's all I needed, and see you in a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. But yeah, I ended up getting 100 on it anyway, so I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was the worst piece of writing I've ever written. When I turned it in, I'm like, oh, this is horrible, I'm not happy with this, but here we go. And then I got 100 on it. She's like, yeah, I loved it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, now moving into the fun part of the semester where we do all the final projects and stuff like that. I finalized, so the recording I had to do on Wednesday. No, I did it on Wednesday. Right? No, I did it on Tuesday. Right? No, it was due on Tuesday. I did it on Wednesday. Sorry. Days are hard. So I had to like plan an event, or I had to come up with an event because it's a professional writing course. So it was just like going through like certain stages of like project proposals and stuff like that. And so I had to plan an event. So I was like, well, you know what, I know a lot about diamond painting, so I went with a diamond painting retreat. I called it S'more Diamonds Diamond Painting Retreat because it'd be like, because we found a campground and stuff like that to make our pretend thing and stuff like that. And so went through all the process of that, and I'm kind of laughing because on my last, so I submitted the project proposal and I got feedback on that from my professor saying like, oh, this is interesting. I don't know much about diamond painting, so I'm gonna look into that and stuff. And then, of course, like we've been turning in all the assignments, and she hasn't been keeping up with grading like she said she was going to, because you know, semester gets away from you. Plus, she's got a young child too. I think her daughter's like 3 or 4 or something like that. So, I completely understand. It was sucked because I'm like, okay, hopefully I'm not about to like completely fail this class. But then the first thing that I got, or the 2 grades I got back were like a 92 and a 100. So I'm not too concerned about it. But then I was laughing because when she graded that second assignment, she's like, she put in like a little, she's like, FYI, I was at the craft store the other day and I found diamond painting stuff, and now I know what it's for. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, oh, we're about to convert someone else, aren't we? So yeah, that was pretty comical, and I can't wait to see what she says on other things, especially since like with the final presentation part of it, we need to have like a slide up. Zero, leave him alone. Jonesy, go somewhere. You leave the kitty alone. Don't head tilt at me. You have to leave him be, okay? Okay. Oh my gosh, the head tilt. Zero's learned this little trick of whenever he gets in trouble, he lays down and does his little sploot with his legs sticking out, and he thinks that's going to get him out of trouble. It doesn't usually work, but it is adorable. I almost said a cutable. So yeah, when I was doing my final presentation for that class, I pulled up a couple of images that I've actually worked on, a square and a round, and like did like the before and after pictures so they could to see what they look like. In the middle, actually, I had my butterfly effect wears pumpkin spice pen with the putty, a nice little picture of those two, and I was like, well, there we go, that works. So yeah, hopefully it was hopefully it was a good project. It's funny too, because like I'm looking at my other classmates and they all did like these like, oh well, let's do getting a creative writing course in grade school and stuff like that, and like helping the inner city here and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh well, I feel like mine's more like fun than meaningful, but then at the same time I did talk a lot about mental health and how diamond painting has helped people with mental health, and then of course, you know, talked about small shops and stuff. So I think when it comes down to it, mine's more than just a fun thing to do. So yeah, dog's pacing. Oh, ow. Sorry, didn't mean to shake the table. I'm going to take a sip real quick. Okay. What else happened? I know, it's like the last couple weeks have just kind of flown out of my head. Oh, jeez. I forgot about the other Thanksgiving dinner we had. Okay. So yeah, on Saturday, we had Thanksgiving dinner with my fiance's family. So they always do Thanksgiving dinner on the weekend before. So that, or it's usually either the weekend before or the weekend after, one of the two. I think it's been before though, mostly. But yeah, we've been, so we went over there for dinner on, well, it was technically lunch. And so we did, it was funny, they did lasagna. And, Thanksgiving sides basically. So we had like the stuffing and the potatoes and the gravy and the lasagna. Unfortunately, I could not eat the lasagna because hi, I know you need to go potty. Daddy's gonna take care of you. I couldn't eat the lasagna because my stomach has a sensitivity to ricotta. So I had to sit that part out, but I just had a meal of like, like mashed potatoes and stuffing and roll and some bread, like, cause they had like the Tuscan garlic bread, which then they sent us home with a whole loaf of that, and we're like, ooh, yum. And so we made grilled cheese sandwiches out of it. It was absolutely amazing. It was like the best lunch ever. And so yeah, we went over there and like all the kids were there. It's not very often we can get all 4 boys together, so that was awesome, having them all there together. And then of course Sydney had a blast, and she was playing for a bit, and I was dealing with some stressful things myself. Like one, I couldn't figure out what the heck I wanted to write about for my research paper, and so like my mother-in-law, she works at the college as a teacher in like the English department. So Zero, go back to Daddy. Go tell him. No, go tell him. Go tell him. Don't step in the butt. That's weird. So I talked over the paper with her and stuff like that because I was just drawing a blank on what I wanted to write about, and so she helped me out a lot, and we got a good start, or a good topic in mind and stuff. So that was a good thing. And then of course, you know, like I was stressing about some drama that was going on in my life and stuff, and just kind of like completely just completely fell apart in front of her and stuff like that. And so she was comforting me and stuff, which was really nice and much needed. And get out from there! Come on, go to Daddy. Go to Daddy. Sorry if that was really loud. He just crawled behind with all my cords and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, that was a good talk and stuff like that. And then it was kind of nice just to be able to like sit back and not have to worry about keeping my eyes on Sydney the entire day, because there was multiple adults there, so everybody was making sure that she was, staying out of trouble and everything. Of course, we did end up having to put a baby gate on the stairs at my in-laws because she kept like hyper fixating on trying to climb the stairs. So it was funny too, like my father-in-law got the gate out and put it up and stuff like that, and then she ran over there and then she got very upset because her path was blocked, and we're like, well, there you go. So so yeah, that was fun. It's so fun watching all the cousins get together and stuff, because like the boys all just love their baby sister, or like the baby sister / baby cousin. They're so great with her and everything. Like Maddox was playing with her in the living room, and like I don't know, I didn't really see much of what Eli was doing. But yeah, then it got to the point where it's like, okay, this baby girl needs to get home and get down for a nap, because she was getting really grumpy and stuff like that. And so the family friend Sarah, she was like, well, I can drive the boys home later if they want to go out and play with, because like the plan was like by the time we were like getting like realizing Sydney needed to go home, the boys were about to go out and play outside with my father-in-law and stuff. And we're like, well, okay. But then Sarah's like, no, I'll drive them home later. You take Sydney and go lay her down, and then I'll drop the boys off later. We're like, oh, okay, cool. So we did that, got home, laid Sydney down, and then I actually took an impromptu nap because I was just kind of like laying on the bed there. I was just like, okay, this is comfy. Even though I hadn't changed my pants yet, like I was still in my jeans and everything like that, I still just like, I zonked out. Wasn't under the covers or anything, legs were hanging halfway off the bed. I was just like, nope, this is it. I'm asleep. So, and then, yeah, woke up and was able to get some diamond painting and stuff done because Sydney was still down for a nap. And yeah, and then the boys came home and it was just a very relaxing evening. And then since we had the big lunch, we were like, well, we're just going to do something small for dinner, and it worked out well. So yeah. That was my fun. Yeah, I don't think anything else meaningful really happened during the week. It's just been a lot of puppy, baby, usual shenanigans I deal with those two, and then school as usual, and yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're almost to the hour mark anyways, right? Usually takes me a bit to do my wrap up, so let's do that. Okay, so this coming week, so obviously this video is coming up in a weird space in the process, so I will still plan my WIP and chat for Wednesday next week, and then I will announce the giveaway winner in a video on Friday. Might just like clip it in or something to whatever video I'm putting up on Friday. Yeah, so Monday, I imagine I will be trying to get a post review up. My plan for December right now, I am going to try to only feature small shops in December. So you won't see any Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs paintings or videos or anything in December, just because I want to be able to like just get just focus on our small shops community here. So I have a painting from Jade pulled out right now that I'm going to work on and do family portrait. And then I also have a painting from Lazy River, which is the Corgi Buns painting. So I will be working on that. That's going to be like the first one I start. And then I have a couple on the back burner that I'm probably going to work on. Like obviously I'm still working on my Merida Princess panel. And so like that's always kind of in the background there. And then like I said earlier, I have that Source Designs advent calendar coming. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I'm going to try to do only small shops. I'm not even going to work on a Diamond Art Club painting, which means I have to get my Puffy Gator one that I have pulled out done, but it's a very small one, very short, very small snack size. I think I should be able to bump it out, especially now that I'm not going to be able to touch this one for a bit now. So yeah, and then like I said, Friday, I'm most likely going to post an unboxing on Friday. But also part of that, I will try to, if I can't incorporate it to the unboxing, I will just do like a separate video for it. So yeah, that should be about it for this WIP and chat. So yeah, let me know down in the comments how your Thanksgiving went, if you celebrate, how your week's going. Let me know, like, did you guys do any Black Friday shopping? Or like, did you go crazy like I did, or were you more reserved and mellow? I'm curious. Yeah. So, if you like this video, be sure to throw me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed here and you listen to me talk for the last like 50 minutes, then go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down there. I think you'll like it here. And then of course hit that bell to be notified whenever I post new videos. And generally WIP and chats go up on Wednesdays, but things like small shop hauls, post reviews, unboxings, those are more random, so you definitely want to hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.